The grand hall shimmered with golden lights, the air thick with the scent of roses and expensive perfume. Emily stood at the center of it all, the very picture of success. Dressed in a stunning white gown, she was moments away from marrying the love of her life. It should have been the happiest day of her life, but an ominous tension hummed beneath the surface. For years, she had poured her blood, sweat, and tears into transforming her father's struggling company into a $100 million empire. Sleepless nights, cutthroat negotiations, and a relentless drive had earned her the respect of the corporate world. Yet, on this very day, her wedding day, her own sister, Rachel, was about to shatter everything. As Emily exchanged nervous smiles with guests, her father, Robert, took the microphone. He was about to give a heartfelt speech, one that celebrated both his daughter's wedding and her incredible achievements. But before he could utter a single word, a sharp voice cut through the crowd. "Dad, wait." Rachel stood at the edge of the dance floor, her hands trembling as she held up a phone. "Before you toast to Emily, you should know she's been stealing from the company." Guests rippled through the guests. Emily's face paled. "What?" she choked out, disbelief turning her veins to ice. Rachel walked forward, her eyes blazing. "Don't act surprised. I have proof." With a few taps on her screen, she cast an image onto the projector. Numbers, emails, and what appeared to be falsified financial reports appeared before everyone's eyes. Emily shook her head, stepping toward her father. "Dad, I swear, I have no idea what this is." Robert's face was unreadable, but Emily saw the doubt flicker in his eyes. The same father who had always believed in her now hesitated. Rachel smirked, her voice dripping with mock sympathy. "You built this company, Emily, but you got greedy. And now you're caught." Tears burned in Emily's eyes. "This isn't true." "Rachel, why are you doing this?" Her sister laughed bitterly. "Because I'm done living in your shadow." "It's always been you, hasn't it? The golden child. The one who could do no wrong. But guess what? This time, you lose." Silence hung heavy in the hall. Then, a slow clap broke through the tension. It was Emily's fiancé, Daniel. Rachel turned, confused. "What?" Daniel pulled out his phone. "You really should have checked your sources before pulling this stunt." Rachel, with a swipe. Another set of images appeared on the screen. This time, they weren't about Emily, they were about Rachel. Transactions. Large sums of money being funneled from the company's accounts, and at the bottom of the screen Rachel's name. The crowd turned against her instantly. Murmurs of disbelief and outrage filled the hall. Emily exhaled sharply, realization dawning on her. "It was you." Rachel's face drained of color. "No, this isn't." Robert stepped forward, his voice cold. "Rachel, tell me this isn't true." Tears welled in Rachel's eyes, but she had no words left to twist the truth. Security moved in, and before she could run, they restrained her. But Emily wasn't done. A sinister smile crept onto her lips. "You thought you could destroy me on my wedding day? You thought you could steal everything I worked for and walk away?" She took slow, deliberate steps toward her sister. "Did you really think I wouldn't see this coming?" Rachel's eyes widened in terror. "What are you talking about?" Emily turned to Daniel, who nodded. "Let's show everyone the real mastermind." Another set of documents appeared on the screen. Emails exchanged between Rachel and a competitor company offering to sell off trade secrets and sabotage Emily's reputation. There were voice recordings to conversations between Rachel and a secret lover, conspiring to take Emily down from the inside. The betrayal cut deeper than a knife. Emily clenched her fists, her voice dripping with cold fury. "You weren't just stealing, you were planning to ruin me." Entirely. Rachel opened her mouth to plead, but Emily raised a hand. "Save it." She turned to the security guards. "Make sure she pays for every cent she stole." As Rachel was dragged out screaming, Emily lifted her champagne glass and turned to the guests. "Now that the trash has been taken out, let's get back to celebrating." The guests erupted in cheers, and Emily smiled. Her woman betrayed, but never defeated. This was her moment. and she had just won the most important battle of her life.